Hi everyone, I'm Margot. Thank you and welcome to Soluna Botanica. Today we are going to do a general reading. Okay. In today's general reading, we're going to touch the basis of the zodiac signs, water signs, earth signs, etc. If you're wanting your own consultation, personal reading, personal psychic energy evaluation, indoor consultation, or reading or ritual, come along into the physical shop and or through the media as well. We're open 7 days to help you and serve you in any way that we can when it comes to your or anyone around your enlightenment area of living surface here in the physical life to help you and guide you in the best way possible. Email us at solunabotanica2gmail.com and or margourtarotreader at gmail.com. Um, there's number of ways to reach us. There's number of ways for you to get your own personal reading um, in person or through a video chat of some sort. We have a number of apps there to do it. And also we can record your video you're reading and then send it out privately or through a link and or post it in our channel in YouTube. And so there's a absolute way to find us. I want to say love and light to all of you to start off first. And thank you, everyone, for your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for following our channels, which is Margot Tarot Reader and, of course, Soluna Botanica 2 in 1. What else can I say? I want to say that I am grateful and thankful for all of you that are in this community of spiritual enlightenment. And pass it along, please, as always. Thank you, everyone. Now, let's see. What do we see for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces? What are the energies for the water sign? What is it that we need to know? What are the advices and or predictions? Okay, let's take it because it is what it is. Wow. So water signs seem to be very focused in this month of November. Now, when it comes to predictions, including generals and or personal, I do not like to give in a specific timing of certain circumstances because we can shift our energy depending and according to how we're living our daily life. If you're in a stagnant energy, so will everything else be around. Okay. But I will say that, for some of you during November, we have a lot of working energy, meaning that you're putting your efforts in the things that you want to manifest, growing, moving forward. You're being more direct, and you're also concerned in some levels. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Um, I will say that for some of you, there's a direction of your physical self, meaning you want to move, you want to make changes in your preference of living, even indoor, including something to do with partnership. We are going to verify as we speak right now. And let's see, what are the changes and what is the direct specifications for the water signs? What is it that we need to know? Okay. Very. Oh, okay. It's we have the 6 of Pentacles here, and we also have it here. Okay, there's a definitely contradiction happening in ourselves. So possibly, I think that what you need to do is decide whether or not to keep going with what your decisions are. I think that for some of you, you're going to discover that there is a betrayal, whether it's a love relationship or betrayal at work, or including betrayal with your sources of income with someone. Someone is either being sneaky, lying, deceiving, deception, what comes to probably even partnering with somebody else. Because it is a general reading, we have to touch a little bit of all if possible, right? But I think that, for some of you, it speaks of having to have a fall down when it comes to a relationship of some sort for some of you here. Okay. And I think that what you need to do, because we have the moon here, one and twice, Six of Pentacles twice, uh, and we have a lot of earth energy happening for the water sign here. So there's definitely a concrete situation that needs to be handled in the month of November, moving forward to probably January. Um, you need to see where is this betrayal coming. If it's someone that you are in partnership with, like in marriage or partnership in business, or including work, it depends on each individual circumstances. Whatever it is that you're discovering coming up in November, it's going to linger for a few weeks and or month based on what you need to handle, what you need to do in reference to those things. If it's a betrayal of money circumstances, it has to do with love, then you have to consider, is it worth, or has this happened before, that you need to find a way to handle it, water signs. I, I have to say that um, this, it's not so much have to do with what the other person has done to you. I think it has to do more of what you want in perspective about the outcome for what we're looking at here. Um, I think that if you've given all to that example, again, relationship or work wise, and you have not been met or given your value or your raise or your positions, and it is time to be very specific with what you want out of it. Okay. If you've been in a relationship for quite some time and it's been betrayed and backstab still going on, then it's time to consider and speak your truth, see the truth, acknowledge the truth. Okay. It's very important moving forward. With as we speak right now, we are coming into Jupiter going in retrograde. So it's important because depending on your house, it will take big part on the outcome of what you decide moving forward. And Jupiter retrograde in Cancer, it is every 12 years, if I'm not mistaken, and it is very, very important that you take advantage of this energy moving forward. I keep saying that because it's very important for someone that has been going through similar situations over and over, suspicious of some kind, betrayals of some kind. Okay. I would advise you, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, that decide for you, not for others. Okay. It's important that you follow your heart, that you see what you want out of life, and also stop pretending that you're doing it for whatever circumstances, because it looks to me like it's not. You're wanting to act on something based on other things, but you're not being honest. It's important. It's time to hold on to let go of something that you've been holding on that is not serving you. Look at what you earned, look at what you're worth, and from there start either healing or learning to detach and let go and purify yourself. Okay? Now, let's move on to, I know it's a short one, but we're trying. We are going to do Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? Let's go. What are the messages? As of now, for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Horizon. Ooh, Libra, Gemini. So, for certainty, we do have water sign in some type of involvement with air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay? We definitely have so you really have to look. There's air signs that are quite involved with water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. And I have to say, Libra is very pronounced as I'm saying it for this particular general reading. We definitely have some type of dissolving of energy and or relationship from your end or their ends. We definitely have, the Ace of Swords, which we had it there, and we also have the Queens of Swords, which we had it there, also in the water sign. So when we have in a general reading, it gives me that vibe that certain people are being relating to similarities of energies. Okay, I would definitely say for you air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Risings, you know, it's a time to, and again, have a final say and a time to close or put a closure to something that's been going on in your romance, in your relationships of marriage and or business of some sort. Are you wanting and seeking something to do with someone? Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's an energy of betrayal here. Okay, and I'm gonna put the cups on the side here, and then we also have the Ace of Swords again here. The Chariot of moving away, and we also have the Four of Discs with the Ace of Wands up there. Okay, and that's it. Oh my goodness, yeah. No, High Priestess, yeah. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I also see another card underneath. Yep, we also do. See, Ace of Wands. Not a good message. Not a good outcome. Or let's look at it in different ways and forms. I would definitely say that for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, there is a separation coming aboard or ahead that should have been ended from past energy. Now is coming into the future. Between now and I would say, I'm going to have to give it 8 weeks to 8 months, including there's some type of separation of ending of a contract, whether it's spiritually and or physically. Could it be a passing for some? Yes. Could it be a deterioration of the separation of a marriage? Yes. Could it be a contract of work and civilized? Yes. Again, because we are looking at a general reading. So there's definitely a separation coming in hand right off the bat. Okay? For some of you. If you are wanting your own personal reading, come aboard. I will definitely help you out on that. Email me at solunabotanica2@gmail.com and or Margot, your tarot reader. Okay? Look me up and I'll be more than happy to do this reading for you. So for you air signs, we have been going through a struggles of infidelity, betrayals, or you're being filled in that energy. When we are doing general readings, it touches a number of bases, but it also gives us an enlightenment of what it is that is holding you back or what it is that is keeping you from moving forward in your physical life. In some cases, including spiritual life. We have someone that is probably having some type of epiphany moment or realization of discovering someone being unfaithful, being untruthful. It can be you or can be your partner. Again, it is a general reading. But it's definitely saying here that someone is not in love with someone. Someone is not willing to move forward either with a business contract and or relationship wise, or something that needs to be had that is it's something that you've spoken to someone about. Okay, if we are referring to love relationship, it's definitely saying that someone is being unfaithful and that it is time to let go of that person, either you or them. It's advising this. Okay, There is not that bond anymore that keeps that relationship together. There's time to let go and be done. There will be some type of conversation, being honest and truthful with what needs to happen from your end or their end or both of you. There will be someone moving out of the home between now and next year because there will be some type of third party situation of betrayal, discovering the truth after a certain time. There will be, and we have a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, rising, male figure, and or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, rising, male figure. We have here a water sign as well, Cancer, and we also have the Empress giving us some type of truth and in acceptance of what is to happen. At the end, it gives me the Two of Cups, which is saying, do I want to be in this relationship after the fact? Based on this and based on what I'm seeing here, someone is not being as honest about their feelings toward you or them toward you. Okay? If you are engaged, there is no marriage because you will discover a betrayal. You will discover that they're seeing someone and probably hiding a child from someone or from you or you to them. Okay? If you are in this scenario, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, rising, keep your eyes open because the truth will come out, or you suspect that the truth is already in the verge of. Your suspicions have to come from something that happened in the past, from your doing or their doing. But what happened in the past is coming back around for the final turn. And it makes sense with the water sign and the air sign based on Uranus is given that final turn in these few weeks and months all the way to give or take April. So whatever's going to kick off or is going to kick off to start, you're going to start feeling it within this 2 months at the end of this year, 2025. Because by next year, you're going to see either the fruit of what you set in or what you seeded in. Do you understand? Again, come around. Let's get your reading because this is very important. This is something that you need to understand moving forward, what the consequences are to either your behavior or someone else's behavior. It is something that lets me know that there is not that much of a bond to keep it going. I think that karmic lesson has been learned. And it's time to either accept it that it went as far as it did, and now it's time to just close it. But someone out there is going through a legal separation or will be going into a legal separation of union. Okay? Let's see. Let's move on to Earth signs. Okay? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising. Okay. Shuffling real good. Trust me that even if it looks bad on the predictions, it is for the higher good of ourselves, for our living growth here in our physical experiences, okay? Learn to heal. Do not hold on to negative feelings, entities, etc. Learn to let go because it's not going to serve you moving forward. Okay, no matter how old you are, you need to find a way to forgive yourself from anything and all that does not serve you. And that goes for any sign today watching. Okay? Now, let's see. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or rising. What is it that we need to know? What are the messages as we are right now? And advices. What's going on for you? Let's do one more. Thank you. general messages. Oh, as I suspect, earth signs are a bit stubborn, want their ways. That's okay. We're patient to do. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What do we need to pass on to? Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Number of things that I'm seeing here already as we speak. You've been going through like a epiphany moment, like a reawakening of some sort. Okay, that could be Jupiter going into your Cancer, depending where it's falling on you. Maybe I will do a Jupiter Mercury kind of a for all signs. Okay, coming up, especially when it's coming into the November 10th to 11th of 2025. So I will probably do a general reading on those. But for you earth signs, I feel that there has been a lot of struggles happening, and I feel that it has to do more of a energetic feel, because I'm feeling like I have a big headache at this moment, and all of a sudden, as soon as I touch, for your zodiac signs, and I feel that it's been complicated. You could be struggling with energetic energies through the spiritual realm, some of you, from some type of spells and rituals and whatnot, from your choice, their ends, or someone else's. Again, it is a general reading. But also it's saying that, you've been struggling to find either yourself in the physical form, spiritual form, and also through your work environment. It's very important that, if you're seeking to find that right position, let's say, to find that right job, to find where to fit in, including, there's been a lot of struggles. And I think that that's been happening because of Saturn, and depending where it is in your birth chart. But it's wanting for you to have some type of knowledge of understanding of yourself, but also of others, and also the direction of what you're doing. Okay, I know it may not make sense for some of you, but trust me, you'll know when it comes to. Okay, it also speaks that there's something that's been happening within yourself, whether it's physically, health-wise, things like that. It has to go behind the scenes in a physical sense, spiritual sense. It's almost like like when an angel is knocking at your door and you're not opening the door. So they don't need to knock at your door. They can easily just transparent themselves into your space of energy, right? But respectfully, they are knocking so you can let them in this way, in the way that they're letting me know. It almost feels like an energy or an entity that has been opened to a different portal into your physical life or spiritual life. It can also talk about someone that has passed on, and it's going through a difficult transition in the spiritual realm, and it's asking for a way into a different vibration of energy as well. Again, it is a general reading, so just email me and let's see what we can do for you, earth signs. Okay. So we have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. We have water sign. We have the Magician. We have the Magician twice. This is very clear based on what I'm sensing and based on what I'm seeing. This is very clear that someone has a spiritual attack of some sort. I wonder if your health is in a delicate position or will be due to this factor. There's also a despair of not wanting to detach or let go of something that is not serving you. And I feel that maybe, Could it be an addiction of some sort? Do you have a bipolar mental illness happening there with you? Do you have a depression of some sort that you do not know how to go around and how to see the different lights? It feels to me that someone has acted on and against you, your person, your vessel, your body, and your spirit, Capricorn. Um, Again, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. There might be a Capricorn quite affected on this based on what I'm seeing, and or is a Capricorn that you may know that is doing these things to you. Okay. When it comes to general reading, it's not it's difficult, yes, to pinpoint precise predictions. So we have to touch bases in everything that's given us based on the fact that, whoever's watching and when you watch, the energy conveys to what your situation is. So you will relate to any of these predictions of any of the zodiac signs according to your will. Okay? Your guides will direct you to that. So it's important to have your own experience, your own personal reading. Okay? Email me at solunabotanica2gmail.com and or Margot, your tarot reader. When I see certain energies displayed, it's letting me know that someone has been betrayed or is fixing to be betrayed in a very, very heavy way. And that is possibly a female that is doing some type of work for against you or someone. If you are attempting to do some type of spiritual work to someone, it's telling you to be very cautious because it might come against you. Be careful who it is you are trusting to do spiritual work on your behalf or for you. Based on this, I will not recommend you doing it for somebody else or for you because the energies are not conducive. Very clear. We also have a male figure who is a dark skin kind. We also have a male figure who is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising as well. Could he be the reason of all of this taking place, that there are two females doing some type of spiritual work against a female and male figure? This is very, very clear. I feel that at times there's something that you can do to protect yourself, and at times it cannot, because it depends on the speed of the ritual and the ritual itself. So do trust whoever you're consulting when it comes to your spiritual work. Do trust whoever you're going to have to give you a spiritual reading, a tarot reading, and or spell and ritual consultations. It is very important so they will not take advantage of you. Okay? I'm very clear with that. I've had all kinds of clients, and trust me, it is not something pretty to see, to experience. And there are things that you can do to protect or against stuff, etc. But you have to have that bond between your spiritual healer and guide, like myself. Okay? It is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you're new, you're going to get the truth. My clients know. I speak only what is given to me by your energy, by your guides, or whoever it is we're interacting with for your behalf, on your behalf. And that is something that is very important and value to me, that I speak the truth, that I say the truth, no matter what. And if you're not able to perceive to that truth, your guides are going to say, you may know, but you may direct it in a different form to give it to them in a different way. If the guys say no, you cannot give them what they're asking, it just, you can't. I'm not the one delivering the messages. It's been some times that it happens, but that would depend. That can happen, for example, if someone says, oh, am I going to die today or tomorrow, whenever. That is an example of what I am saying. And trust me, there are times that they do allow me to answer just that question. Okay? It just depends on each individual circumstances of path life here on our physical and spiritual. Can we connect with our loved ones? Absolutely, we can. Okay, so having going back here, Earth, Earth signs, Capricorn, uh, Virgo, and Taurus. I I would say take hands, take action. Uh, do not be fearful if you're feeling certain energies, if you're sensing certain energies. Every now and then also we have the giving gift that they let us perceive our own energy of our spirit and also our guides and of our loved ones on the other side, good or bad, to direct us in a better way, in a better path, into alignment, and also to understand that we're not just in the vessel in this body just to be. Okay, so there's a lot more than just walking, jogging, running, eating, etc. in our physical life. Okay, and it's saying to be more. Uh, for some of you more spiritual, or you directed yourself. For some of you, there's a message there that you are in the wrong church, congregation, or community. It's very important that you need to steer away from where you are now, because they're leading you to the wrong path, wrong community, or they're leading you on the wrong action of your perceivements in your life. um, it's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Love and light to all of you as always. Let's go with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let's do general reading for you if I haven't done it already. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let's see, what are the energies? What are the predictions? What are the advices for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? Angels of the Healing North. What are the messages or advice? Let's see. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun and Rising. What is it that we need to advise for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? What are the messages or advice and or predictions? Closure, letting go, and detachment. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun and Rising. We definitely have a circumstances of renewal of some sort for you all. I think that it's been coming for quite some time, and sometimes we don't act upon it because it can not be the right time, or you are reluctant to do so. But I think that with the directions that we're on right now, with Mercury retrograde and Jupiter going retrograde as well this week coming, it's very important that the universe it aligns with your energy, with your self-being, to start making those twists, those changes in you in a more positive enlightenment. But it also speaks of having to have, certain things that does not serve you. So people, places, or things. It is a general reading, right? I would say Leo, Aries, or Sag, my beautiful ones, Moon, Sun, and Rising. Um, you know, um, do you have? Are you seeing two people at the same time? One of them will leave probably this week or in these few weeks and month coming. Are you doing too many things at one time that you need to stop, collect yourself, and start off from the beginning? Like make a note of everything that you need to do, and just, go one at a time or one a day, however it is in your personal situations. It feels like a self-sabotage energy for me. For some of you, it means that you're imposing too many things into your thoughts or physical space. And so you need to take a breather, take a moment back, and just do what's the most important thing on the very top list, and then move forward till you collect them all. With certain energies, planets being retrograde, it is time that the things that you put behind that you haven't been able to get to it. I keep hearing, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. That's what I keep hearing right now for some of you, Leos, Sag, or Aries. Well, guess what? With the planets Mercury and Jupiter going retrograde, get to it means now, time to do. So you can start seeing the fruits of your labor when these two planets starts moving forward for you. It will be very, very beneficial time for you, critical time including, okay? Okay, so we do have, let me see here, the 9 of Wands. That's good. We have the Fool. We have the Star, which I love it, that is represented and verifying the Death card. The Hierophant, I love that. Ace of Wands, I love that too. And we also have the World, if I'm not mistaken, on the other side. Yes, we do. Okay, so I love this evolves of energy. Okay, and I will say this because, like we just talked about, it is a time of recollecting and finding ways to heal. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There's a time of letting go what does not serve you, restarting to rebirth and or regenerate your physical self, your body, your mind, your spirit, or including for some of you, your financials. Okay? Because we see that the Hierophant upright, there might be a bonding of a relationship growing to the next stage for some of you, and also deciding to elope or get married for some of you as well. It's about adventuring out and coming into something that is fruitful and new. We do see a world with the Fool. It means that it's traveling across waters, traveling from one country to the next, but we see waters crossing. So between now and next year, in the next 3 weeks to 3 months, definitely Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius, some of you will be traveling through overseas from one country to the next. It's a certainty here. Some of you will be traveling because Ace of Wands with the Hierophant is through a gathering of a union or a marriage and or birth. Some of you, in a rare situations, it is because there's someone that has been in their moving stages of life of a passing of someone. Okay, maybe you're traveling from here to another country, or from that other country coming to this country to see someone else. It is a general reading. If you are wanting your own personal reading, please come along in the shop and or through the media, solunabotanica2gmail.com or Margot Your Tarot Reader. I will give you the address. We are at 630 Murphy Road, Suite 101, Stafford, Texas, 77477. We'd be more than happy to help you in any way that we can when it comes to your spiritual growth. And for that is for all of you, my beautiful 12 signs. We are in a beautiful, safe, energetically space here in our shop. And we can work with you physically and or through the media of any kind, rituals, cleansing, readings, etc. Okay? We are here for a purpose, and that purpose is to enlighten our soul, our spirit, for our body to be in tuning into one with our being, to understand our purpose, our journey here in this physical life, to learn to expand and vibrate moving forward. Okay? And that is why it is my acceptance for what I do. Okay? And when I say we, it is I and the higher self. Now, again, before we close this reading, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, um, it feels like a positive vibe energy of this message for a lot of you. And it feels like, especially with the star, okay, there might be some type of fame coming to some of you, some type of acknowledgement. Not, it may not be necessarily fame for some of you, but for others it's an acknowledgement from someone that you care that you've made it through. Whatever it is that you may have, legal issues or some type of adventure, we definitely see a beautiful growth coming ahead between now and next year. We definitely see a yes of whatever it may be that you're asking, a potential of a beautiful energy growing in, it can be even inside of you for some of you. But we also see a union bonding of some sort. Uh, Maybe an engagement or a wedding for some of you. Okay. We also see, and again, I keep saying this, like maybe lottery win or abundance of wealth through, unfortunately, someone passing, including. We also see that once you decide to discard what doesn't serve you, once you start putting things for the next day and you take actions on what you need to do, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, we're going to see this flow of beauty and abundance. Feel that warmth, that fire into you, and making that decision and letting go all that does not serve you. This is a beautiful reading to end our general reading today. And I'm going to say to all of you, love and light as always, and take only what serves you for the best good of you and those around. If you're seeking and looking for someone else, know that it is absolutely okay and normal to do so. But again, on general readings, it's not as specific as it is for your own personal experiences, for you or whoever else you want to check on. Come on, let's check on whoever you want. Let's answer your questions. Let's do the ritual. Let's do the cleansing, whatever it is you need, whether it's for yourself, for your body, or your mind and spirit, or your physical space, your business, your home. Or if you want to connect with a loved one in the spiritual realm, we absolutely love to do that. It's a privilege to connect with a loved one on the spiritual realm, whether it's a human spirit or a pet spirit. We all welcome all in the spiritual enlightenment here. And what else can I say to you? I love doing my own personal rituals and candles, my own purifications of items, etc., for the clients, because we use the client's personal indulgence of energy to create whatever it is that they're seeking, whether it's a candle, a personal item, or a ritual of some sort, or just a blessings of items and or person. Okay. We create it personalized to your best interest. I make my own oils and I make my own potions of all kinds. Yes, we get the work done. And so, yes, if you're interested in purchasing any of those things, I haven't made the website yet, but here in the shop, we can purify anything and all. We can indulge into anything and all. Anything that I touch and demand certain actions can and will be taken. Okay? So, again, I am here for you. Okay? Love and light to all of you. Please like and share and subscribe. For those that are happening into my channel, for those that are new, welcome. And let's see how can we help you. For my clients, as always, I send you the best of everything for you and your loved ones, for everyone. And please, we continue to take donations also as well of any kind. You can mail certificates and or items. And one of the ways of donating as well, it is to subscribe to our channels, Margot Your Tarot Reader and Soluna Botanica. It is a blessing of any kind, of any donations that you would like to send to us to continue this beautiful work of our spiritual community. Okay? I It's not sacrificial for me to do what I do because I love what I do, because if I can touch someone's heart, body, mind, and soul into cleansing or purifying or direct them in the best way possible, I am doing my job. I am only in transition with the energies for as long as the higher self asks of me to do so. And so therefore, it's a limited time, I would think. I don't know. It depends on them. And so for as long as they wish me to have this and continue to do so, I will do it till the very end of my vessel, and most likely moving forward as I have stated before. I intend to do this as I've done it through generations, through other lives as well. I intend to continue the path of healing and restoration of our body, mind, soul, and spirit. Love and light. Thank you, everyone. Hugs and kisses.